Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is a series about learning Arabic from scratch. You don't need to have any prerequisite knowledge of Arabic or Islam. So all you need is pretty much just some English so we can communicate. And the first part, we will cover reading and writing. So if you start learning any language, we have 4 skills that we learn in any language: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And to get more proficient in a language, you work on these 4 skills. So in the first part, I'll start with these 2, reading and writing. And after you finish this part, you should be pretty much like a master of reading and writing. You will cover pretty much everything there is to know about reading and writing. So you'll be able to read any text, pronunciate correctly, and decipher between the letters. So this is the method that I'll be using. And after that, we will go into listening and speaking. We will understand how to say sentences and how to form meaningful sentences. And this is not the only method to learn a language. There's other methods, but I will be using this method. And just to give you an example, I want to give you an example of how reading and writing are very easy in Arabic, at least in understanding. So let me give you an example. Let's say the letter A, for example, in English, the word apple, cat, seed, and fate, for example. If you look at the pronunciation of the letter A, it's different from word to word. But for example, the letter Hamza in Arabic will always stay the same. It will always be A. So Arabic is easier in this regard. And my aim is to make this course as easy to follow as possible for any English speaker. And I will also be holding a free lesson. Yeah. So we can follow the videos together. We'll practice together, answer your questions, and so on. So look in the description box for the details about the free group. So this is a good way to practice what you will learn in the videos as well. That's pretty much it. Before we begin the first lesson, I want to give a small introduction or background about the Arabic language. So we have 3 levels of Arabic. First, what we call classical Arabic. And can you guess what is the most important book that uses classical Arabic? If you guessed the Quran, you are correct. The Quran is actually the highest form of classical Arabic. And then we have Modern Standard Arabic, or MSA, which is like a lighter version of classical Arabic. And then you have the local versions. So each country, each region, and sometimes each city have their own, accent or version of Arabic. So again, the highest level is the classical Arabic, which is used in the Quran and the Hadith and the pre-Islamic poetry and early spoken Arabic in general. And then a diluted version is MSA, used in news, documents, books, and other formal settings. And it's not too far from classical Arabic. And then you could say the slang language is the local daily spoken language, and it may be mixed with other local languages as well. And the Gulf dialects are the purest and closest to classical Arabic. So this region here, so this is the Arab world. And this region here, the Gulf countries, speak the purest Arabic because this is where Arabic was first spoken. As you go further away, you get like a more different version. So for example, if someone from Egypt speaks with someone from Algeria or Morocco, there will be a lot of words they both don't understand. Same with Libya, same with Sudan, and so on. So the local versions are a little different from each other, and in some cases very different from each other. And this is why it is always recommended to start with learning the modern standard Arabic. So for example, say you want to work in Egypt. Should you start by learning the colloquial Egyptian? My recommendation is no, and pretty much the recommendation of any teacher I've heard. We always recommend modern standard Arabic. So why not start from here? Okay, one, because the colloquial languages have less structure, so it can be more difficult to understand. But modern standard Arabic have more structure. And two, there are many books and learning material all over the Arab world in MSA, but not the other way around. So you may find it a little difficult to find learning material. Okay. And three, because if you start with colloquial Egyptian, and let's say you want to learn colloquial Moroccan, for example, it will be pretty difficult to go from here to here. Or say you want to go from colloquial to classical Arabic. Now you want to understand the Quran, for example. It will be very difficult to work your way up from here to here. However, if you start from here, yeah, it's easier to work your way down. You just add some tweaks, some adjustments, or in some cases, let's be honest, a lot of adjustments, but you can work your way down. And you can also work your way up from here easily. As I said, it's not too far. Modern Standard Arabic is not too far from Classical Arabic. They have the same structure basically. Okay, but Classical Arabic is, more eloquent and more dense, So these are some reasons why it's recommended to start from Modern Standard Arabic. And a final reason before we end the video is if you are speaking in the Modern Standard Arabic, pretty much everyone, if you go to any of these countries and speak, they will pretty much understand you. At least if they have gone into education, because in schools we learn in Modern Standard Arabic. Yeah, so this is why I think it's the most efficient way is to start from Modern Standard Arabic. Okay, that's it for this video. Let's start the next lesson with the letters.